David Dock.
I'm Carl Smith.
And we're here at the base of the O'Connell Bridge.
Welcome to the cutting edge.
Midterm elections are coming up on November 6th.
For more on that story, let's check in with Sierra and Ulrich.
Hi, I'm Shayla Loveland, political affairs correspondent with the Cutting Edge News. It's election day, and here's a quick rundown of what you need to know. The U.S. midterm elections are happening November 6th this year. The United States is sometimes referred to as a democracy. The word democracy means ruled by the people. More specifically, the United States is a republic. A republic is a government run by the representatives elected by the people. Presidential elections are held every 4 years. The national elections are held during a president's term are referred to as midterms. The U.S. Constitution established the original structure of our government. The Constitution separated the powers of government into 3 separate branches: the executive, legislative, and judicial. The legislative makes the laws, the executive branch enforces the laws, and the judicial branch interprets those laws. The Constitution also established a federal system of government. This federalism has 3 levels of government. The levels are federal, state, and local. The 9-block box is a simple diagram that helps us see the structure of the U.S. government. The U.S. Congress makes the laws for our country. They live in the federal legislative box. During the midterms, every one of the 435 seats in the U.S. House of Representatives will be up for election, as well as 1/3 of the seats in the U.S. Senate. At the state level, Alaska voters will be choosing a new governor. The 2 leading candidates in this close race are Democrat Mark Begich and Republican Mike Dunleavy. The outcome of the governor's race in Alaska will impact every voter, student, and citizen in the 49th state. Alaska's laws are made at the state legislature in Juneau, with state senators and representatives coming together from all across Alaska. Each Alaska voter is represented by 1 state senator and 1 state representative. If you don't know who represents you and your family in Juneau, it's time to find out. Ask your parents or a social studies teacher to find out. Now, politics. That's a big word. It can be a very confusing word, it can start arguments, and it can even be a dirty word. Politics is the art and science of people trying to operate the mechanisms of government. Now, political parties. Pay attention. You need to know this. Political parties are never mentioned in the Constitution, and they are not part of the government. However, political parties usually dominate the discussion of politics and government in the U.S. Political parties in the U.S. were born almost immediately after the country was founded. The idea behind political parties is simple. The idea is to organize a group of people to get votes and to win elections. Today in the U.S., 2 main political parties control most of the action: the Republican Party and the Democratic Party. In order to understand the many differences between the Democrats and the Republicans, we will show you a political spectrum. On the right side of the spectrum, the ideas are described as conservative, and on the left side, the ideas are described as liberal. The Republican Party promotes conservative ideas and policies. Conservative in this case often means to keep things the way they are. The Democratic Party generally supports liberal ideas and policies. Liberal in this case means to support positive change. As we move further towards the right or to the left, away from the center, people begin to use the terms extreme or radical. Now, to understand today's current issues better, let's use our political spectrum to examine a few controversial issues. Issue number 1, taxes.
That will hurt public education.
In general, the Democrats support more taxes on the wealthy and a government that will provide assistance to the poor. The Republicans support lower taxes and a smaller government. Issue number 2, immigration. Immigration remains one of the most divisive issues in the United States today. Republicans generally favor restricting illegal immigration, enforcing existing immigration laws. Some support building a wall, and even deportation. Democrats generally favor providing opportunities for immigrants, including a path to citizenship and, in some cases, amnesty. Issue number 3, gun control. Republicans generally oppose gun control. The more conservative a person is, the less likely it is that they will support any restrictions on ownership of guns. Democrats are generally more supportive of gun control, especially in urban areas. More liberal people will be more likely to accept gun laws intended to prevent criminals from obtaining firearms. Our final issue today is one that many Americans feel very strongly about. That issue is abortion. Republicans tend to be pro-life. Generally, the more conservative a person is, the less willing they will be to support abortion rights. Democrats tend to be pro-choice. Generally, the more liberal a person is, the more likely they are to support women's reproductive rights. Now that you know more about our government and how the political process works, pay attention, be informed, get involved. Your participation is required. From MEHS to the USA, be the change you wish to see in the world. Go Braves!
Hi, I'm Sierra Phelps and I'm here at the Osaka Airport on a nice sunny day. I'm here with 11 of my classmates who are all about to vote for the first time. Let's go inside and check it out.
We asked our first-time voters about their experience, and they all had the same response.
I'm Nelson Jackson. I'm from Queethlook in District 38, and I just voted for the first time. Uncle feels great.
Hi, I'm Adam. I'm from District 38S, and I've just voted for the first time, and it feels great.
We just voted and it feels great!
David, don't forget, democracy is about we the people.
Tune in to our next episode for the election results. Spirit Week was last week.
Halloween was right in the middle of the action.
Let's go to Baron Autumn with the story.
MEHS was decorated with Halloween spirit, from ghouls to skeletons and even creepy crawlers.
What up, Mount Atrium students? It's me, Amy, and I'm here today, the day before Halloween, telling you how much that I'm loving the spirit that Mount Atrium as a school is showing. We got these amazing decorations up, showing amazing spirit, and I'm really enjoying it, and I can't wait to see the students in their costumes and showing some Halloween love.
On the day of Halloween, the school had a costume contest for multiple categories ranging from the scariest to the most creative and best group, with many others.
Best couple!
There are many funny, scary, and unique costumes that the students dressed up in.
Happy Halloween!
Thanks to all the Braves who participated in Spirit Week.
After school on Halloween, the student body gave the Lady Braves a big send-off to Regions.
Let's tip it on over to Cody and Caleb with the story.
On Saturday, October 27th, the Lady Braves defended their home court one last time for senior night. The girls won 3-1 for an exciting match against Sika High. The student body showed their support for the volleyball team at a fun-filled pep assembly. On Thursday, November 1st, the Lady Braves headed to Juneau to compete for the 3A Region 5 Volleyball Championship. girls had a successful weekend of volleyball and brought home the region title. They will head to Anchorage to compete for the state championship.
Thanks for watching.
For full coverage of Our Lady Braves at Regions,
remember,
stay tuned. Stay tuned. Stay tuned. Stay tuned.
Stay tuned. Stay tuned.
stay tuned.
Stay tuned. Stay tuned to the cutting edge.
Thank you guys.